Alright, what's going on? Welcome to Chuck's Game Room. Continuing on with my rebuilding the Giants here. I'm still setting a few things up. I had a few bumps in the road. I'm starting a little late here, but that's alright. I'm live. Everything looks good. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes here. And I'm going to check a few things out. I'm going to look at my trash ass defense here. And I have a guy here, Barnes, I think he's got, yep, he's got the hidden ability. I got Ogletree here. I'm gonna toy around a little bit. I'm gonna tinker. Middle linebacker, I think. I'll tinker around. Nope. No good middle linebackers out there at all. Ooh. That's rough. I don't know if you can hear. I hope you can't hear that music back there. Now, I'd like you to hear that music back there, but I kind of hope you can't. It's more for me than anything. So, the YouTube and their rules and bullshit. But yeah. I'll fuck off here for a second. Okay. So, I guess I'm about as ready as I'll ever be. I did make a trade. I traded Golden Tate for a second round pick. Not this season, but next season, 2021. This is 2020, so it'll be next season before I get that pick. That's my fault for looking into that bullshit, but, you know, whatever. Giants versus Redskins now. So... alright then. Let's see. Oh, what? There we go. I can hear it. A little higher. There we go. Alright.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I need to turn that up.
What should be a good one.
So I can barely hear it.
New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by
a really good flavor.
Here are Brandon Garvin and Charles Davis.
And coach, we find ourselves over Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they can be well set up for the rest of the year.
All right. I gotta mess with the volume controls for a minute. There we go.
The children will grow. It's the final weekend
still.
of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway.
I hope y'all hear that fine.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. When the columnist write, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave what game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Jones operating from the gun. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
All right.
50, plant.
A first down carry for Barkley. A little track.
There we go. There we go.
Work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Operating from the gun, Jones. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Coming to you.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
There we go.
The pressure right. And Latimer's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave.
Oh no, I thought it was okay. I'll take it.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just
thought it was a different play.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Throwing Jones. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in 2019 from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Haskins.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Here's Haskins. And that'll
there we go.
Away. It's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. And one of the big bodies helping out this offense is your boy, Upati.
And all he wants to do is have running plays called. Fire out and smack people.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
All right.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down.
Oh, we got a fumble. A fumble.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
New York set to take the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On first down, Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Now Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken
Bummer.
down. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast.
My feed is terrible today. I'm not getting that good of a feed today. It looks good sometimes. This looks bad half the time.
Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is third and goal. From the gun, Jones.
There we go.
Got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Geis with the carry on second down.
There we go.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right?
My fighting side.
But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. Third down, here's Haskins.
There we go. Another fumble. Shit.
You see me? You see me? They can't stop
On plays
me
like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. Jabril Peppers is deep for the Giants. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. Flush to his right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the 1st half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones.
Throw the ball, man.
Down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Back to throw. Jones. Montez Sweat coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards. And use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Corey Coleman, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
PAT up and good by Rosas, and it's now 21-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
All right. Let's see.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Watch 52. 52's the mic. Watch the run.
Now Haskins to throw it. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He finds Randall Cobb.
Nice catch. Nice catch.
17 yards that time and a Washington first.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Caught by Cobb. And he's got this down to the 35. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Haskins to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Haskins on 1st down. That's complete to Cobb.
Damn it.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Haskins will throw. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Randall Cobb.
Well, now they're back into a 2-score game. It's anybody's game.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
I'll be kind of aggressive here because I want to win this game.
Ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
I'm on. Rush in. Let's go.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. From there, we head to Hard Rock Stadium to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And that game has gone to halftime with the visiting Cardinals out on top. Kyler Murray, a touchdown pass in that first half. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. In our game, we were treated to a strong first half from the former Blue Devil, Daniel Jones. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is
do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. This is Geis.
There we go. There we go.
Yardage back at the 27. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down.
There we go. There we go. That's what I need right there.
Dalvin Tomlinson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to it.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Now Jones on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. On the run, it's Barkley. And they won't
Damn
get
it.
much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain
Excuse
on the
me.
play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
56. Mike's 56. Under 10.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but...
Damn, I thought I might have still been behind the line of scrimmage. That's my bad.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
And the Giants send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
A nice performance last week, recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has. But I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first down, this is Geis. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it.
There we go.
One that's intercepted.
I can accept this. Go, 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 go.
Back to the air. Haskins after the pick 6. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Haskins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Haskins. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From midfield now, Haskins complete. Richardson has it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook. but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Haskins now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins.
There we go.
Middle, and it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And this one completes a read. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They stop them for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here we go with Geis. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Haskins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins.
Oh, come on.
There, it's incomplete. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now it's Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Set, ready? 60 or. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Check 31, check 31.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Giants, they pick up their second win now on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
All right. I'll be right back. Yeah, I just won. I'll be right back, though. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Shit, sorry. Sorry about that. I had to do a little rearranging around the room. I'm trying something different. I brought in a new TV monitor so I can see how my feed is. So now instead of everything being to the right to me, it's on the left, and it's gonna be weird. But whatever. Breakdown. Wanna give it to me. Breakdown. Sorry. I got some tunes that I normally wouldn't have going. Like, so sorry, I'm a little. Okay, so back to it. Everything. So that was a pretty that was pretty good. I really enjoyed that. Now I have the Cowboys at home. All right. So, ooh, I farted. Ooh. Frustrated receiver. Why are you frustrated? Yeah, I'm gonna get you involved. Can't have you all pissy at me. Shit. So I am in an awkward position right now because I'm sitting here and I'm trying to manage this and this. I'm using a TV as a monitor, and it's just fucking weird. So now I gotta reset. We gotta slow down to Marcus Lawrence. All right. All right. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, like now all of a sudden I have 100 million things going on at one time. So I'm like, just bear with me. Yeah, we gotta stop Ezekiel Elliott. We have to slow down DeMarcus Lawrence. Stop Ezekiel Elliott. I like it. Who wants a job, man? Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's see what they say. Let's see what Tomlinson says. I think that's a very fair deal. Yeah, fuck you. See what you say. Alright, let's see. Oh, really? You're gonna test out free agency? Well, aren't you a dick? Okay. Alright. So now I'm in a whole in a whole different ball game here. Like I feel thrown off. I don't like this. I feel like I'm thrown off a little bit. I'm whew. This I'm not sure I like this. I'm used to looking to my right.
Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means?
So just remember, if I don't respond that quickly, it's because the screen is the chat screen is now to the left of me. And I'm skipping this bullshit. Like we don't need this. I don't need this bullshit in my life. I don't need this bullshit in my life.
Ready, set. Fire.
Dude, Daniel Jones has
Here we go. 8, read.
has really gotten he has really improved over a year. Oh, bummer. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I think he's my future quarterback. I really do. I think he's solid enough to get me to a bunch of playoffs. So I said that I wouldn't keep him unless he at least hit at least 80.
Man, that was great. I mean, you had a great
But I'm probably gonna keep him around.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna do on Sunday. Good job.
I'll probably start looking for another quarterback, but I'll probably keep him around.
On the ready.
My defense really showed some promise against a Redskins team that played really bad.
Here we go, set. 10 logo.
So that's nice to know.
On the set. Now. Set.
Let's bump up this defense a little bit.
Ready. Let's go. 18 Gator. Get it. Come.
Oh, wow. That was
All right, man, bring it in tight. Bring it in
pretty
tight.
good.
Let me tell you something. That was the best practice of the season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship teams have. Keep it up.
Excuse me. Okay, sorry. Alright, here we go. Giants, Cowboys next. What do you think? You think I could beat the Cowboys? I've already had a tie this season and I've won 2 games since. So let's see. I'm 2-0-1. I have a tie. What is happening here? I am number 1 right now in the NFC East, and I like it. That is fantastic. That is what I want to see right now, and I have the Cowboys. I have the perfect opportunity to beat the Cowboys early in the season, which is, I think, I want to do. Let's see, and I have the Cowboys at home. So my first 3 games were away. It was rough. I have a shit defense, a decent offense, and an overall rating of 78. Can I stop these skeptics? Who, like, these skeptics here, like, you know, people are skeptical. Maybe I could make a wild card run this season. I'd like to. I'd love to be at least in the running for a playoff race. I'm not gonna scout any players right now because I'm just too excited to play this Cowboys Giants game. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Giants, Cowboys. Man, I got DeMarcus Lawrence to worry about. I got Ezekiel Elliott. Dak Prescott's back there. I don't know if he's injured or not. You never know with this goddamn Madden computer. Whew. I'm excited. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. I'm a Cowboys fan, but hey, right now I'm coaching the Giants. I'll whoop up on the Cowboys if I can.
Can Zeke deke again? It's the coach. You're watching Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, Ezekiel Elliott fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet.
Right, back at it here.
Eyeing a really good start to get things going.
All right, here we go. I'm returning the ball. Let's see.
Fall is
All
in
right.
the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This is fielded a couple
So
yards
I've elected to receive the ball. Oh no, I've elected to receive the ball a lot
So here
because
are the ready to start their initial drive of the game. At a glance at the
well,
man under center at 6'5",
because
always demands attention.
I did it at the last season because I want to score. I want to try and score in the first half. I don't have that great of a defense. I have an okay offense. I need to score early, and I need to score. I need to try and score quick.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care, and when you care that much,
So let's do it.
for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
There we go. There we go.
Field across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level.
Hey, I don't mind doing these Madden streams and all, but man, I do these streams and these uploads as a request, and when they're not, damn it, when they're not viewed and stuff, and I'm doing it as a request, it doesn't make me very happy.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
So it's all right. It's all right today because I'm in a Madden mood. But I'll tell you what, man. Like it, sometimes it takes a lot into these.
A little bit of a stiffer challenge now.
You know.
1st and 15 following the delay of game.
I put a lot of effort into these streams and all these recording videos and stuff like that, and all this editing and stuff. Now I'm not like, yeah, I'm bitching a little bit about it right now, but you know, I'm doing it as a request. But that's all right. That's okay.
And lead with the runners.
All right.
From just shy of midfield, Jones.
Damn it.
And that's gonna be incomplete.
That's a tough hit. That was a tough hit right there. That's pretty rough. Where's my beer? Oh, it's empty. Time for another.
Play is not something that comes to mind readily, but it's always a big key in a ball game. And already these guys, they're getting it done up front. As we've seen this rushing attack have some early success.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing Jones.
There he is.
And he goes down.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set
Here to
the tone
fuck
on
my
defense.
day up.
When we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some.
One of these days, I'm gonna have Giants Cowboys back on primetime TV. Back on Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. There's gonna be some big fucking games. Next season.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it
Fucking
first
Jason
and
Garrett.
10.
I see Dak got signed to a deal in the game. That is fantastic. I like it. He'll get signed to a deal in real life. It's going to be great. We have to figure out how to stop them now.
At their own 13. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Throwing over the middle.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
incomplete.
It's acceptable. I
And
accept
on this
that.
offensive unit, your thoughts on Travis Frederick?
He's a quarterback's best friend. Sets all the line calls and blocks so aggressively.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. A look now at the starters for the Giants defensively. They played really well in the win last week over the Redskins.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So
My defense might be a little bit better than I think. Everybody, hope everybody's doing all right this evening. That's what I hope.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Got a flaggeroo. The old flaggeroo.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Bummer. Oh, bummer. See, I'm sucking at life over here.
Well, they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Sucking at life here.
1 second showing on the play clock. We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the double. Mark 57. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the
All right.
Here's Jones to throw on 2nd down.
Come on.
Got some room
There
at
we
the
go.
30, finding Sterling
There we go.
Shepard for
This
his
I can
first
accept.
catch. And all the way up to
That
the
is accepted.
33-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially.
I saw a couple of people pop in. What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you talk? What's going on? What's happening?
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
I'm having technical issues here.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley, and he will not get there as they stop him short.
I don't know why I
down the
decided to fucking run it
34-yard
there
line. Just
like a
1-yard
fucking
pickup there.
dumbass.
It'll be 4th down.
I saw a couple people pop in. Are y'all gone? Are y'all there? What happened?
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And the Giants send
4th
out their
and
punter
1,
now,
man.
as he'll punt
I already
it away
called
for
a
the second
timeout.
time.
I'm gonna punt it. If I hadn't called a timeout yet, I probably wouldn't punt it. God damn! But shit, typical fucking Giants Cowboys. Goddamn flags.
So that'll back him up 5.
Look, like, I don't fucking understand. Okay. Rage over. Like, damn, man. Like, fucking typical. Like, oh, God. See, like, I'm having all kinds of fucking technical issues here. There we go. Okay. Fair enough.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now
are you fucking kidding me?
The play clock's going to run out on him. And that'll set him back 5.
I'm all kinds of fucking thrown off right now. Fuck. Here. Just take the goddamn ball. Just here. You can have it. Do what you want with it. Run a touchdown. Do something. Shit. Fumble it. Fuck. See? Boom.
Over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first.
Damn.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
How does that even fucking happen? How does that even fucking happen? I don't even understand. I don't understand it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking, I look over and it's like fucking 20 seconds and then all of a sudden it's boom, fuck off. Who's number 13?
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The completion good for 3 and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
Rant's over. It's all right.
30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper.
Fucking Amari Cooper.
Down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
All right. Hey, how are you doing? Number 2 watcher. What's up?
So the drive takes him into
Hope you're having a fantastic evening.
At the 49-yard line. On the counter, Elliott. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a
wonderful day.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're
big early season game for me right here. And there I go, getting distracted again like a fucking dumbass.
First down as the tackle's made at the Giants 28.
Okay. It'll be alright. Maybe I just need to shut the fuck up. I don't know. But, fuck them. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. 85. Kroom. Yeah. Fuck him.
Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 7-yard
Gotta stop Elliott.
With a 2nd and 3.
Gotta fucking stop him.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down.
There we go. There we go. That's what I want to fucking do. Is fucking stop him.
The tally there, -2
That's what I
yards,
want to
brings up
fucking
third
do.
down.
Stop Ezekiel
Anytime you call an
Elliott.
inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your
I can't
offensive
let
line
him
to take control of the
activate
line of
his
scrimmage.
X Factor
That didn't
ability
happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
and fucking just start running all over me.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Prescott to
No! I'm
They'll set
fucking
the
moron.
screen. Elliott.
I'm a
And
fucking
they're
idiot.
Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now back to the ground with Elliott.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run
Hey,
downs.
watcher
It
number 2,
confuses
you're
the
more
blocking
welcome to chit
assignments and
chat.
doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
I encourage chats on this channel.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
You talk shit to an extent, just be respectful.
His 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. Now that's an old-fashioned death march there, partner.
Who do they got? Vinatieri?
They did the job.
Are you fucking
And the
kidding me?
defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their
No
own
fucking
offense.
shit.
Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
It's rough.
Out is the
All right.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Oh, I like this. I like it. I like it. I like it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I like it. Boom. Fuck you.
Giants.
Woo, how long was that?
94 yards.
84 yards.
Here in the first
Fuck
half.
yes. Boom.
I know a lot of
Fuck
special-
it. But I'll take a score any fucking goddamn day of the week. I'll tell you what. Whew.
Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't
Propane and
challenge him at all. I'd do
propane
everything
accessories,
possible to keep it
motherfucker.
alive.
He is just
Hell
a
yeah.
roar when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Very
So he took that one
acceptable.
at the 6,
Very
turned
acceptable.
it all the way to the end zone, an electric
Suddenly,
return.
I have my life back
94
together.
yards to the house.
So I want to know, chat, what, so what happens?
So all even at 7 now
Like,
as they kick it away.
we signed Andy Dalton to a deal. Do the Cowboys sign
This will not be
Dak
returnable.
Prescott
It's at the
now?
back of the end
We're
zone
all
for a
right if we
touchback.
don't, because Andy
And
Dalton's
let's
not
get our
a
attention
bad
on Ezekiel
quarterback.
Elliott. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that
Does
means that
Dak
you have
Prescott
planned
fuck
for it
himself
and you'd
over
like
and
the
not
results
sign a
that you're
deal?
getting.
What
So
happens?
I wouldn't have any
Who
doubt
knows?
that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called
Does he
him
go to
and
Jacksonville where life sucks?
You're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue to stick
Or
with this as long as
Miami
we're
where
winning
life
games.
sucks even
You
more?
ready for the challenge?
I think
And then
any,
present it to the rest of the
I
team.
honestly
We'll see
think
plenty of
any,
that as the season moves on.
fuck it,
It's a
like,
challenge accepted. They'll come up
either
with
of those
second
places,
and 4 from the
life is gonna
41.
suck.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And I let myself get distracted like a fucking dumbass.
Touchdown.
All right.
Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his second touchdown on the season.
Why is it that I feel like this is a typical Giants-Cowboys game?
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big
Suddenly
shot
I'm
along
pissed
the way,
off
too.
again.
That's got to give them some confidence in the other thing right now.
Suddenly I feel like
crowd, at least
that
for the time being.
Yeah,
I
that is
just
what it's
bent
called,
over
the
and
intended
tuck one
consequence
right up
of
the
their actions.
old asshole. Whatever.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up
Not
to
this
about
time.
the
Not this
26-yard
time.
line, just across
Not
the 25.
this time.
New York set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change
Damn,
our
Daniel
momentum?
Jones has only passed for like one pass for 14 yards this game. That's insane.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
30 base. You're out. Put up. Get it.
Jones now operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Now Jones escaping the pressure right.
Come on, you got it. No?
But out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jones throwing again.
Fuck, who was that?
Down he goes.
Who was
The
that?
Giants will
Who
use
got
the
me?
second of their 3 timeouts.
I want to know.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Really, dude?
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Jordan Lewis blocked it. I want to know who fucking sacked me a while ago. I missed it, I guess.
Send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
See how close I can get it.
He steps into this one, and this
See how my
is a
punter
rocket.
is.
And that is very well done there.
I think I like my punter.
At the 5-yard line.
I know that kickers aren't real people, but he's feeling pretty real to me right now.
Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the Seahawks who are out in front in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they have the lead over the visiting
Sully,
New
is
York
that
Jets.
you watching?
Patrick Mahomes has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Oh, that was a bad kick.
First here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Maybe not.
This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35.
That was a bad kick. Bad kick.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a carry.
Come on. Somebody fucking stop him. Somebody's got to zero in on him. We can't start letting them run the fucking ball now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
It's the second half, man.
This game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Meanwhile, they
That'll
take
work.
a shot
That'll
to
work.
start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, that one complete to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Prescott from the gun. And that's Elliott complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Prescott off play action. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. carry now for Elliott. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Oh, this is going to go. Okay.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Or they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way.
And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go
Come
deep
on.
right side. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones flushed out right. Looking for
Come on.
Shepard deep.
Come on, man.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And the Giants send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And that ball's going
There we go. There we go. I like that.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away.
There we go.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here comes Peppers. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take
Come on, man.
relax,
That's bullshit.
out what is working and call more of that.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throw the goddamn ball, man. Throw the goddamn ball.
DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack.
DeMarcus Lawrence, there he is.
My career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. It's caught. Shepard. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now Jones on 1st and 10.
Fucking
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
DeMarcus
down.
Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
That motherfucker could disrupt an offense any day of the fucking week.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Jones. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
You know what? It's risky, but I'm going for it. I'm happy the computer read my mind.
Some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And Ingram hauls it in. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Jones now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he gets it complete to Latimer. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Fuck it, there he is again. There he is again.
6-yard line.
Fucking DeMarcus Lawrence, man.
And I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Okay.
2 minutes
2-minute warning.
This football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Dude!
And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As they
Probably a bad spot for a timeout, but I'm taking it.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts. But without that 3rd one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
Let's go.
They go to Elliott again.
There we go. There we go.
Yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I have to
Now
stop the
Giants
clock.
use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They go back to
Come on.
Elliott. He's been
Stop him.
busy.
That man, like, are you...
Finds an opening past the 40.
Man, that...
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble.
I'm going to be a dick here. And I'm going to call a timeout.
Timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
All right. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to go pee.
You're going to go for it here on 4th down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Cowboys, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it'll be their first loss of the season. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, I kind of bullshit around on the bottom here. Sorry about that. Let's see. Frustrated. Running back. I didn't. I fucking ran the shit out of you. Uh, 12 touches. See, that's bullshit. But, okay. Let's see. What's... The bonus could be better. What the fuck? So I'm gonna increase your salary, and I'm gonna increase your bonus. See what you say. Yeah, you dick. I'm not worried about any of these guys. I don't want to keep anybody under I really don't want to keep anybody under a 75 on my team. That's just kind of my logic. So none of those guys are gonna get signed. So let's see. Go back to wide receivers, because I'm scouting wide receivers right now. Actually, I'm very curious. Ooh, I like it. A late third rounder. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at him. I haven't even looked at the draft. At the draft report. But I do need to go after a cornerback. We got a lot of good receivers this draft, looks like. Or some potential good late rounders. I like it. I like it. What's my weekly training bringing me here? I'm gonna go ahead and sim. We're gonna speed this up a little bit. Then I'm gonna play the goddamn Browns. Hopefully I can win this. God forbid the Browns beat me, right? I can't believe I'm 2-1-1 right now. That's insane.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway.
There we
on
go.
Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run
That's
back
interesting.
Here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Begin.
Mayfield on first down. This is the tight end, Njoku. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. And a peek now at the offense for Cleveland.
And they're coming off a good win on the road last week, but they do know that they have a home game next week. So all the focus has to be, can they get a second win on the road and make going home that much sweeter? That's the intention in this ball game.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. Well, look now at our starting defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. They go with Chubb on second down. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 40-yard line. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over.
God, are you telling me I can't fucking stop the run now?
It's a first down. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Now left side on the swing pass. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd and 10. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Fucking kidding me.
Complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make it.
And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job.
There we go, Saquon.
QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already.
Damn it.
And another 1st and 10.
Damn it.
7-0 on EA Sports.
We got this. Ready. 53, check 53. Better bring it. Protein spill. Let me know. Look, squeeze. Hatch it. Hit it.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Accepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And the Browns getting set to go. We have to be thrilled with that first drive that got him the touchdown.
Bullshit.
Now they'll be looking to make it a two-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught. Beckham.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Are the Browns really gonna fucking stomp me today? Is that what's gonna happen? It's gonna be that kind of fucking day. Browns are gonna fucking stomp me. Nah, I don't know if I can accept this. Bullshit.
Yeah, he did. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. One to Johnson. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right?
Oh, man. No, this is bad. No!
3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
I'm thinking about the same thing.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
Gotta get them rolling somehow. Hey, was that you watching earlier when I was playing the Cowboys?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I got you. Hey, you got to take care of that yard, though. That's the thing.
It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised.
Got to take care of that yard, man. Got to take care of it.
They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a giant first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out.
I at least want to be in the run for a playoff this season. I don't care if I make the playoffs, but I want to be in the hunt. I want to be in the hunt this season.
A first down carry for Barkley. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Damn, 2-minute warning.
First
Fuck.
half, it's 14-0.
Do I do it again? I think I do. I think I go for it.
Halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit.
Oh!
Double play.
Oh my God!
Play.
What?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He still didn't catch it.
Have a receiver open downfield as it turned
Oh,
out.
no.
Outlet man, because of the coverage, it's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Jones now to throw again.
Oh, now I fucked up.
And he goes down.
I did too. I thought he had it. I thought he had it. And then now I done got fucked up. Now I fucked myself up and got sacked.
In this game, they are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Throwing Jones.
I got sacked again. Fuck.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Dude, hey, Kirksey's a beast, man.
And the Giants send out their punter now. Back deep, Jarvis Landry.
I'll tell you what. If the Browns were as good in Madden as they were in real life, they'd be damn near unstoppable. Like if the Browns played like they do in Madden, they'd be unstoppable. They'd be like the fucking Patriots of the fucking NFL. But
position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they feel really good.
Hey,
I think he expects
rebuilding a team. Rebuilding a team is hard in Madden, man. Like it's tough. Tough work.
Right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have come
no, I don't. I've been receiving the ball first half because I have an okay offense. Or I thought I had an okay offense.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams
So I've been receiving the ball, trying to score fast.
Take you around the NFL here in week 6. We'll get our tour
But
started out
I'm starting to think maybe I ought to start considering
has thrown a touchdown pass.
Drafting a quarterback or something, or maybe finding a quarterback in free agency.
In that one at halftime. Devontae Freeman, a touchdown run in that first half. Finally, let's get down to
So no, I don't get ball at half.
At home
They get ball.
NRG Stadium.
Yeah, they get ball at half.
They have the lead over the
They got fucked up and threw an interception.
Will Fuller, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone.
Oh, I do get ball at half. Holy shit. Okay.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I have a chance here.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I don't like this play. I don't like this play.
Down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout.
I'm going to burn it.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
70, Indy. Go.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones. They'll set up the screen.
Oh, I got a flag out on the field.
His way forward for a yard or 2, but I have
what is that?
This will be coming back.
Really? Against me?
Hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against
Hands got caught in the cookie jar. I like it. Way better than Chris Collinsworth.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Gets this out to Saquon.
Chris Collinsworth. Well, if he wouldn't have had that penalty,
6 yards,
then they would have had the ball and it would have been all right. And well, I'm happy Chris Collinsworth ain't in this fucking game and no more.
Now Jones
Hey.
operating from
Throw the goddamn ball.
escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add
My
2 more
offensive
to his
line is imploding on me.
And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
There we go.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return.
I got to
And the
do
Browns
something
will take
defensively
over
here.
1st and 10. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Oh, Nick Chubb got injured.
Got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Mayfield now from the 50. He's got Njoku over the middle. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Dude, Baker Mayfield is perfect right now. I gotta find a way to stop that shit.
Just found a hole in that zone. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield now. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
No, don't.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
I need some guys that can really...
Into a pretty nice little game. He finds his target back.
Need some guys that can really disrupt an offense.
He does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. He's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected, but sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to, so sometimes you have to rifle in there.
There we go. There we go.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their...
Damn!
Caught for a Browns touchdown.
Fucking kidding me.
Jarvis Landry, his 2nd
My
touchdown of the
defense is
game,
fucking
his 3rd of the
garbage.
year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start second half.
Let's see.
Taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New York set to take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That's on Kevin Zeitler, acquired in the Odell Beckham trade. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Switch. Get.
Now Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Out of the shotgun, they run to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up.
That shouldn't even been a run.
What happens sometimes when you abandon the running game? It's hard to get back.
That was supposed to be a pass.
These guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people. Hard to get them started again occasionally.
Hold on. No, that's
3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
That's bullshit. All right.
A critical one here if they're going to have any.
It's a bad idea, and I already know it.
On 4th down.
Rock it. Kill, turn up.
On 4th down, Jones looking for Shepard deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And
I knew that was a bad idea.
Already being placed at the 15-yard line. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Let's go, D. Tie that left. 3 down.
They run it again with Chubb. Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, baby.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command.
There we go.
He's going to be out up around the 45-yard
All right.
line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. TJ Carey right there in coverage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard.
So should I onside kick it here?
Now on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's a tough decision here.
Results in the touchdown here.
Should I risk it?
Offensively.
Maybe go for it. Go for 2, maybe? Whew. I gotta think for a minute. I got 3.5 minutes. Baker Mayfield has 100% completion right now. That is fucking insane. That is insanity. Ooh.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
I'm gonna be ballsy here.
Back to throw again.
Fuck!
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball,
Maybe a little too
someone's gonna
ballsy.
break free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now after the touchdown,
They're
here's
to kill the
Rose's
clock
on to
here.
kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First down, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ.
My defense can't handle him.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Shit.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb.
Come on, somebody fucking stop him. Shit.
Nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop.
Can I make a comeback here?
In the football game. Here's
No timeouts.
Now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So now Jones and the Giants down by 15. A minute 45 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Here's Jones on 1st down.
Oh my God.
Time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack on 1st down, Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one again.
It's rough.
In a 1st down.
It's rough.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. But now it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
90 Wolf. 15, check my 15. Record.
Jones on 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Nowhere to escape.
That's it.
He goes down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the
Oh,
year.
now you tune in, Sully? Now you tune in? Now you tune in, Sully?
Ready, break.
Well, that's it. That's
So
game,
Cleveland
Sully.
able to come away with the victory here. And I
Fuck.
think the game
Fuck
balls need to be
me.
distributed on the defensive
Think
side
I'm
of the
really happy
football,
about
and I
that
bet
shit?
you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You just like
You're
one
handing
game
out.
ball?
You're handing out multiple. Although I
Hey,
see you
Sully,
saying
let
game
me
balls
ask you a
plural,
question.
But I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to
I like-
represent,
yeah.
like the best player of all of
Yeah.
that. And I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You
That's
get
how
a
they-
If
game
you're
ball,
if
and
you're
you get
willing
game
to
balls. Game
watch,
balls for everybody.
I'll play one more game.
So for Cleveland, their strong start to the year continues.
If you're willing to sit and watch, I'll play one more game. Are you down? Because you popped in at the last fucking minute. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I like bananas. Bananas are good. I don't know what that means. Well, do you want to see one more game, or should I end the stream right here? Because I did my 3 games, but I'm willing to do one more. If you're willing to watch it. If you're willing to watch me eat shit.
Like I said, this was called Empty Hole.
Well, look, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to throw in a bonus game since you tuned in late. So I'm going to throw in one game. How's that sound? Now, play this game. This is going to be the last game of the stream. I need a cornerback, but I'm scouting wide receivers right now. But I'm going to go ahead and look at a cornerback real quick. I'm going to need a cornerback. Because my cornerback didn't want to re-sign, and I'm not willing to franchise tag him. Play one more game. And I'm going to do my best to win this. Get a bonus. Get a bonus tonight. But first I have to pee. Ooh, the Eagles have a tie. Look at that. Hey, Sully, I want you to look at something. Oh, never mind. I was at the top. Look. Look at the first. Look at these standings. I want you to see these standings. Hang on. Look at these NFC East standings while I go pee. How do you like that, Sully? How do you like them standings right now? I hope you fucking like them. 'Cause eat shit. Alright. Last game of the stream. Bonus. Get a bonus tonight. Let's see if I can beat the fucking Eagles. Let's see if I can upset the Eagles. Let's do it. Blah 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 blah.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Standing by for the call.
Only because you tuned in late.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody.
This is why I'm streaming one more game.
Coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago.
And I feel like playing
It's
fucking
unlike
Madden.
any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really
Hey, I
go
beat the
south.
Redskins at least. I always fuck the Redskins, but I'd love to beat the Eagles here. I'd love to sneak my way up close to the top of the NFC East, even though the Cowboys beat me. And I'd love for the Cowboys to just really fall off right now. Like, if there were any perfect time for the Cowboys to fall off, it'd be during a video game. You know. So I'm receiving. This is it.
Point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And trotting out there,
3 interceptions, 6 touchdowns. That's not bad, man.
In preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff
last season he was damn near tied at interceptions. So
always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top? He's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
well, damn.
And the starting offense now for the Giants.
And I think we'll see a renewed sense of urgency out of this team this week because they have to make sure they don't waste this homestand. They had a home game last week, lost it. Now they've got the 2nd straight. They've got to take advantage of it, get a win before they head out on the road.
Throw the goddamn ball, man.
Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side.
So, yeah,
to really hurt their performance.
what's his face on the Browns had 100% completion on me.
Week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's that kid, number 51. That's that kid I drafted.
When I saw those lateral type runs, But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, shit.
2nd and 9. Wentz nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay.
Kareem Martin. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, the beauty of
One thing I don't
passes
understand
they take a little
is
time
like
to develop
why
it
my
but sometimes they
linemen
take too long to
always
develop, and
rotate
sometimes you
like
get
that. I need
It's
to
perfectly
figure that
called
out.
for a defense to attack a screen.
Typically
Like, I don't
blitz, and even though
understand.
People think that the screen operates against the blitz. If you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
It's caught by Sanders. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Jabril Peppers is deep for the Giants. Fielded just inside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. Eluding the pressure right. It's hauled in by Shepard.
There we go. There we go. I like it. I like it.
Inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down, Barkley. Powering his way forward. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
Into the line. Wonder what was wrong this time.
Here we go. The dirty base. I'm coming out to you. I'm coming out to you.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught.
There we go. There we go. I like it. I like this, Sully.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Let's go. X3. 218. Chopper. Watch the shift. Let's go.
From the gun, Jones. Pressure comes.
I don't like that,
The
though,
Eagles get
Sully.
there for the sack.
Not that one.
Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this.
Fuck me.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together. On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either call pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the return goes
I have nothing to say about that.
17-yard line. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
There we go.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Right here, right here.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. An Eagle 1st down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And
there we go. There we go.
Any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Let him know.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Really?
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well because...
Sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check 3. Any weapon. Check 50. Check 50. Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike. Here we go. Mike 41. Ready?
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He rifles one that's
Oh, yeah, this is bullshit. I'm done.
To the 22.
Yeah, Sully left.
An interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
Well, I decided to play this, so I'm playing it. I'm playing it through.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's
there we go.
In the backfield.
Hurt Carson Wentz. That's how you fucking do it. You fucking break his leg.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Yeah, he got lucky there.
Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Really fixing to go on a 3-game losing streak. What the fuck?
I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Jones. Flushed out right.
Through passes.
But they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Here's Jones operating from the gun. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Here comes the pressure.
Oh, my.
And he'll score. Touchdown.
This just got worse. This just got fucking worse.
In for 6. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
There are plenty of ways for a special teams coach to get excited.
That just really fucking happened.
And recover for a score. Yeah, he's going to be jumping up and down a big way.
And as a punter, you know that that clock is ticking. He just didn't get it off in time.
Ooh.
Gano now to add the extra point.
What?
And it is now 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started over at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Broncos who have the lead in the second quarter. Cortland Sutton, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we fly north to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And that one is at halftime as they've got the lead over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Nick Chubb, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Hollywood Marquise Brown, a touchdown reception. In our game, it's been Carson Wentz with a strong first half. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will
so if I'm lucky, Carson Wentz didn't come back.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on
he didn't.
What we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's how we do it.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing, Thorson.
How?
His tight end, it's Ertz. He's at the 40, past the 20.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Zach Ertz, 84 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Gano for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. Put points on the board.
Throwing, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Back to throw. Jones throwing middle, and it's complete. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down and 4, Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On 1st and 10, it's Thorson. He'll hit Jackson, complete. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Thorson. That's caught by Jackson. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes.
God damn. So fucking angry right now, I can't even function. Fuck Daniel Jones. Fuck the Giants. A safety is where I call it. That is where I say no. 30-0, 33-0 is where I say no more. Computer scored fucking 14 points. Still, 33 to 14. Bullshit. That is the end of the stream.
And on the road.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
How often do you see division games get decided?
3-game fucking goddamn losing streak. That is fucking garbage. Daniel Jones is not my fucking quarterback. I will replace him next season. He will be done. Fuck him. I'm done. I'm finished.
Oh yeah, that flight home will be good.
Have fun. Peace out. End of the stream. Right here. Have a good night.